Okay guys, so we have a lot of people that are always asking us, how's the boat coming? How's the boat coming? And we have lots of projects. So I thought I'd bring you into our workshop here. We have tight space, but we make the most of it. This is the electrical section. And this is the, we just finished our decoration. So it's Christmas and epoxy station. And over here is the rigging loft. And our current big project is involved with the workshop.
Hang on a second. I don't think you can twist the phone like that.
We'll see how it turns out. And currently, our biggest project is getting the electrical motor going. So without further ado, I bring you Mr. Wizard. Take it away.
All right, so as Amy was saying, lots of big projects that we've been talking about at all of our family gatherings, so we thought it'd be fun to try and put something up that you could actually see wherever you are and kind of catch you up.
Check out Elmo. He's the boss.
Yeah, he's supposed to be wearing safety goggles, but
they got appropriated somewhere along the way.
Yeah. Did you mention our rigging tree?
Yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, so this is a big deal. And neither Amy or I have any background in electrical or electronics. And this is the case with everything on the boat. It's learning about. We have to find a project and then learn how to do the project, and then learn all the things that you have to know to learn how to learn the project. So this was one of those, and it took us a long time to figure out all the components and all of the nomenclature supporting the components, and then how they interface with each other, and all the right kinds of wire and all the right kinds of connections and voltages and amperages and watts and ohms. Yeah. So we finally got this together. And this is, of course, the electric motor that is going to replace the diesel that came out of the boat. So that diesel is 8 horsepower. And it's kind of crazy to imagine that this tiny little motor right here, now that diesel weighs upwards of almost 200 pounds, 150 to 200. This is 22 pounds and is over twice as powerful. This is our replacement motor, and this is the setup. This is our first successful bench test. We've bench tested it successfully the first time tonight, and tomorrow, hopefully, we get to start putting it in the boat. So okay. Here's a basic rundown of the components for anybody who's interested. The motor is going to be run on a 48-volt bank. Both the controller and the motor are capable of handling far greater voltages, but this is a system that's going to work for us. So the boat will have more batteries, but these are just for the motor. And so 4 12-volt Series 31, I think, batteries that are hooked up in series for 48 volts. They're all fully charged, so we're at about 50 volts right now. That goes in through the main contactor, goes through a big 300 amp fuse, and then into the motor controller, which is the brains, and then gets passed through the phase wires. These wires actually power the motor, and these are the Hall sensors, which we spliced in. And they're kind of like electronic timing. It's like an electronic timing system. And there's a whole bunch of other wires that crisscross and talk to each other for the reverse switch. This is not the one that's actually going in the boat. This is just for testing. And this is our ignition switch, also just for testing. And then this is the throttle, which will hook up to our existing throttle linkage, which was still in place from the diesel. So here we go. We turn on the switch. The click means that contactor just closed. Green light on the motor controller. And then we hit the throttle.
Away we go.
Oh, turn it off. Woo! So anyway, that's something really exciting. This is a big deal for us.
Big day. Big day.
Lots of time out here with the soldering iron, hooking things up, cutting it apart and doing it again, and
Google.
And lots of Google and YouTube and electric car forums and lots of research and time. And one step closer. Big step.
Hopefully tomorrow we can show it to you in the boat. Or maybe. We'll see. All right. Thanks, Cody.